Moving now from books to fashion, Vlisco, the maker of bold and colorful African textiles popular in West Africa for many decades, is planning on transforming the company into a brand-orientated fashion player rather than just a textile designer and manufacturer. Joining us in studio for the details is Hans Overvik, CEO of the Vlisco Group. Hans, thank you so much for making the time to join us and, of course, bringing all these amazing goodies with you. But let me start with, how does a Dutch company become the most prominent brand representing West and Central African print and design?
Well, the company is more than 165 years old,
right.
To be exact, 167 years old. And it started with batik in Indonesia. And an entrepreneur in the Netherlands also wanted to bring that to the market in Indonesia. On the way to that part of the world, they also bypassed Ghana and stopped there. And then it became clear that the Ghanaian consumer was absolutely thrilled about the product. And there it started. And from there, I think you talk about more than 100 years ago, we became a part of the society of Ghana, and then start to go to other countries, and now we feel we are part of the culture in West Africa.
I'm sure this has raised many questions in previous conversations that you must have had about the licensing and patenting of material of this nature from African countries. Would you think this is just a matter of a company finding a niche in the market and going for it, and that's how you got to this point?
I don't think so. We have 4 brands, and Vlisco is one of the 4 brands coming from the Netherlands. We have 3 other brands that are originated in Africa, which we put together into the group. And that's from Ghana, it's GTP, and from Ivory Coast, it is Univax, and Woodin is our young brand. So those brands together are a part of the business that we do in Africa.
And let's talk about some of the ambitions of Vlisco, understanding that the aim is to double the size of the company by 2015 in 15 or 16. Where are you expecting the growth to come from?
Well, that was the plan that we put together when Actus bought the company in 2010. And we had at that moment 3 pillars. We wanted to do business where we are doing it today. We wanted to do that better. We want to go into new markets, and we want to go into new products.
Are those new markets more African markets?
We do more than 90% of our business ends up in the hands of the consumer in Africa.
So if you just pass me one of those colorful scarves, I mean, this is absolute luxury. It feels absolutely amazing on the hand. Would this typically fall into the luxury category?
This is the Vlisco brand, and this is the affordable luxury, as we call it. And that is indeed in that product line.
What's affordable luxury? What would one of these set me back?
Probably about 250 euro. 250
euro.
Yeah.
You can have it right back.
Wow.
I'm teasing you. You're more than welcome to leave it with me. But you know, obviously you've said that Actus did buy the company, and we're also seeing a lot of the big brand designers also having an appetite for African markets now. Are you anticipating more shareholders in the near future?
Well, more shareholders and more partnerships.
Right.
Huh? So in 2010 we started to expand this business, to double it. We are well on our way to deliver that target for 2015-16, and we are moving now into a new territory. And that is together with designers, together with stylists, and together with key players in the market. We are building new products, but also we are doing partnerships with designers. Like we were here yesterday at the Fashion Week.
I understand that you've partnered with one of South Africa's most prominent designers, David Tlale.
Yeah.
Was it the whole range of your products on the runway yesterday?
Well, everything what he showed was Vlisco.
Right,
so
but was it more than just the dresses? Did he use the bags and the other accessories as well?
No. Those bags are not in the market yet. We are starting to trade them now a few weeks ago, and they will get into the market early 2014. So
technically, if you left one of these with me, I'd have something that nobody else in the market has.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Now, one of the things that's really interesting to me is just the growth of luxury brands on the African continent. From your experience on the ground, what do you think is driving this growth, and how are you as Vlisco hoping to tap into it?
Well, Vlisco is known for its textile. and for his panjes and for his just a textile product. We are evolving the company into other products, and we believe that our consumers have a very big demand for those products. Whether it's scarves or whether it's bags like we have here, it's the first step. But we also move over time into ready to wear. We also will move into setting up our own stores. Today we have in Africa about 30 stores, and we have plans in the next few years to double those number of stores also.
And of course, one of the key things must be a big focus on your distribution channels. You know, how important have you found that's been to get your product to market?
Well, it's extremely important. That's why we already have for many, many years about 8 sales offices across Africa, on the western side of Africa. And we are expanding that into different parts. We're moving into DRC. We are also planning now shortly to come back into South Africa. And over time we also plan to go into East Africa.
Very quickly, when can we expect you in South Africa?
I think in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, so you will have a presence in South Africa?
We have a presence for our, not with these products yet.
Right.
That's probably going to be the beginning of 2014.
Okay.
But within 2 weeks we will have products via one of our partners on the fabric side for Vlisco.
Hans, thank you so much for this insight. And again, as I said, I hope I can twist your arm to leaving one of these colorful babies with me. Of course, yesterday, David Tlale celebrated his 10th anniversary showcase for the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week Africa 2013 with his collection, which was created with Vlisco limited edition fabric at the beautiful Ravos Rail private train station in Pretoria.